furry incident. You're welcome.
About the time in 2010 when Sears sold boot.
Okay, some American fella tell me what Sears is. Because I have a feeling this is something very American. I do not know what it is. What is Sears? It's a dep store, a clothing store, a department store. Okay, so it's just and you guys sell furry shit just like that? Why didn't you open?
Like furry porn on their website, and apparently
there's nothing more American than that.
Had no idea. But 4chan found out about it basically right away, and they went, hey, you know what'd be funny? What if we all started just mass buying this stuff?
If theoretically speaking you would have kids, would you say to bully of your kids who said your mum gay, quote, I am gay and I did bad stuff to your mum?
What did you just say to me? Would, theoretically speaking, you would have kids. Would you say to bully of your kids who said, what is this sentence? What did you, I had a stroke. I had a stroke. Are you telling me that my kid's bully's mother would be gay for me? Kinda hot.
3 in the morning. Now, understandably, Sears freaked the hell out and started systematically wiping the internet of any evidence they'd ever sold this. But if they wiped the evidence, how am I making this video? Well,
let me guess, they did not wipe the evidence. The furries live forever. You would go to Sears to buy a washer and dryer or furry corn.
Sears
apparently
made one fatal mistake that day. Sears underestimated 4chan, and now 4chan was about to majorly pants them by answering the most.
Can I just say that I'm very happy that 4chan exists? There is something so lovely about it, that there is this unspeakable force and the normies just can't comprehend what it is, and it's just like a bunch of fucking trolls, you know? It's just like some random fellas who want to shit talk, and that's it. And it's just like the normies are like, oh my god, I don't get it.
Most important question in retail history.
The anonymous hacker known as 4chan.
Ready? What was furry porn doing on Sears.com? Who put it there? And how could
maybe an employee was what am I looking at? Is it a turtle? What is it?
Something like this possibly happened to Sears
Kirby?
more than once. This is the legend of the second worst thing ever sold at Sears.com. This is
the second worst thing. What was the first worst thing?
Bad art history.
There is no way that there is corn about Kirby. You don't mean it that people make corn about Kirby, right? About the pink. Do you really want to know? No. I don't. No. Surely not. But. I mean, he does suck. But.
Real quick. Thank you so much
for
waiting so long since the last video. There will be no more breaks of this length. Also, really quick, metapcs.com/Frankie. Metapcs.com/Frankie.
Bro, she's such a Windows XP coded girl. Am I tripping?
Buy a new gamer setup. Do it now. Throw that nasty, disgusting old computer out. Get a new gamer setup. Get it at a discount. Water-cooled, excellent customer service. Genuinely some of the best people I've ever worked with in my life. I edit all of my videos on my MetaPC's machine, and guess what? The machine is customized.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, the drawing, holy shit.
With Gangster SpongeBob. You can do that at metapcs.com/Frankie.
Gangster SpongeBob.
metapcs.com/Frankie. On with the video. It all went down on May 1st, 2008.
I want a hat like that. I like frogs. Can I have a frog hat?
Somewhere in
That's
Europe.
so cute.
So,
Europe, no!
Oh, the worst part of the story is already over. Now there was this
Wow, I'm offended. How could you say that that was the worst part? I am, as a European, I'm offended, actually. Netherlands jump scare.
Furry fetish artist living out there called Storm Dragon Blue. That day, he fires up his personal website, which contains dozens of works of fetish art, and he uploads his latest
Chocobo suit komish full. Even the chocobo. There's nothing sacred in this world, huh? Not even the chocobo. Okay.
Fetish creation. It's
What do you pay back for all your American jokes today? Aww.
some fan art of the Kirby game series, which looks like this.
Bro, there's a new Kirby game and it looks kind of fun. I keep seeing it. It's almost like Mario Kart, but it looks kind of fun.
Depicting the villain character, King DDD, who looks like this, penetrating a little minion creature called a Waddle Dee. And the whole thing kind of looks like this.
I love the internet.
And then something very weird happens. 3 years pass. It is now September 25th of 2011. As legend has it, somewhere around there, someone was shopping for pillowcases on Sears.com when he inexplicably scrolled past this. The Kirby-themed fetish art from the Netherlands had somehow made its way to Sears in the form of 631 household items. We're talking drawstring bags.
Is it too late to order? Is there maybe perhaps legacy items that I could purchase?
Teddy bears, sleeping masks for the missus, clocks,
Oh no!
200 types of magnets for some reason, even a set of cufflinks. You could furnish your entire house with the Kirby hentai collection currently available at Sears, and it had apparently been sitting there since April of the previous year. So how does this happen? Now this is one of
the bigger question is, did out of that 331 items, how many did they sell? Because what if they actually kept it on because it was selling like hotcakes? Just like everyone in America is just like, ooh, a lot? Everything.
those things that's so genuinely insane that we just have to go minute by minute. So here is the timeline, starting with the minute 4chan found out. September 25th, 3:21 a.m. 4chan Standard Time. A user begins a thread on the comics and cartoons board with a link to one of the Kirby products. Quote, "What the flip is going on?" He explains that looking up the phrase King DDD drooling while eating unlocks the part of the Sears website with all the hentai on it. So naturally, traffic to the website explodes. And he wasn't kidding, by the way. This term returned pages and pages of household items with some very eye-catching pornography on them. At least, he's pretty sure.
He's just drooling. There is nothing else. Okay, he was just, wait, extra 5 to 15% off. Oh, I'm buying one. I always wanted to have a nice washcloth with furry corn on it.
That's what he saw. Keep that in mind. And the floodgate was
Keeping it
open.
in mind.
Horrified 4chan users flocked to the retailer site and confirmed that, yes, these were real products eligible for in-store pickup and potentially in-store return. And apparently in-store returns take a long time. But there was no time to waste. Anons immediately begin theory crafting. One guy says what everyone's thinking. This has to be some kind of a prank. You know, some act of revenge against Sears by an employee. Another guy says, who's ever responsible, let's blame Reddit anyway.
That's so based. Oh my god, wholly based. I agree. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. Straight. Reddit, fuck that guy in particular. Yeah. Solid strategy.
Wise words. Now, as rumors circulated, someone started a related thread on a website called Something
Hooray.
Awful. And those guys had an even better theory. Could it be that the Sears employee who approved this design or these products or whatever it was simply didn't know what he was looking at? Because
I mean, wait. What was the image called? It was the name of the creature. I want to look at the uncensored image. D drool. Wait a minute. I mean, but is the face not telling enough? It's okay, to be fair, there's no like dicks or anything out. It's not like that. By the way, you can still buy this. I want you to know that you can still buy it. But yeah. Yes, there is. The dick is literally out. Am I tripping? Am I looking at the wrong thing? But send me the picture. Send me the picture right now. I'm going to look at the dick. Right now. Give me a high res. I only see like lower res on you Google. Well, it's censored. The D. Give it to me.
There was actually something about this drawing that was very odd.
Give me a sex. Oh my.
Allowed to show pornography on YouTube. Here's the full image with a minor detail changed.
Yeah, this is the picture I see everywhere. So on this one, I do not see anything, right? So is this the censored one? Is this not the uncensored one? Am I being protected?
You tell, and I mean right away in the.
Wait. He sent it to me on Discord. Wait. I'm whipping it out. Okay, hold up. I'm checking. I'm opening. Dude, I never opened Rule 34 on my phone before. It doesn't even want to load.
First nanosecond, can you tell?
Wait. That's... Oh, that's the dick? Wait, but there's two? Wait, hold up. How? Wait, what is this supposed to be? Is this a penguin? Why is there two? Oh no, what am I looking at? The water. Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, Okay.
What this is supposed to be. This might sound controversial, but I could not.
It was me. I approved it. God damn it.
Not tell either. It took me a few seconds, and it is literally my job to identify images like this.
Shit.
Now put yourself in the mind of an average adult, so a non-internet poisoned person, working for Sears in.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It still has like the little drool on it, and that would be Monka, but you know.
2011, and you can see where the problem is starting to form. If you had never seen these characters before, or like most people, you were completely unfamiliar with the concept of cartoon adult artwork, or you just forgot your glasses at home that day, what you might see is some kind of a weird blue penguin.
It was the Linux penguin. God damn it, I knew it. It's always the Linux users. God damn it.
Drooling and lifting a ball towards his mouth, which is almost certainly where that bizarre search term DDD drooling while eating came from, because the artist certainly didn't title it that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. 3:33 a.m.
The comments, this is fabulous. Let me get my wallet.
4chan thread hadn't been up for 15 minutes when one of the links breaks. It's probably nothing, 4chan thought. It's not like 200 of us are visiting Sears.com at 3 in the morning to buy a bumper sticker. This won't have consequences of any kind. 3:43 a.m. Another listing disappears, and then another, and then a dozen more. It was like 3 9/11s.
But why? It was being finally sold. They should have been happy.
And 10 1984s. And then, as if it couldn't get any worse, that was when some guy barged into that main 4chan thread and he said, "Hey guys, hi, do I have your attention? Yeah, fun's over. I told customer service."
Oh no. Oh my god. Bro, he must be a Redditor. You know what? I am not even taking part of this Reddit versus 4chan war. It's a fucking snitch, brother. Oh, you stupid. This is why we can't have fun. Because you're a stupid whore.
And this was followed by several people also claiming that they had tipped off Fox News and even Bill O'Reilly specifically. Now, whether
God damn it, Joshua, you're banned.
they were trolling or not, by now Sears had absolutely noticed and they were shutting it down.
Much.
And in some kind of horrible coincidence, and I'm not even being facetious when I say it's a horrible coincidence, you might not know this, but there were originally 5 4chan threads documenting this thing as it happened. And people were complaining that they kept going in and out. There's evidence of this on the main thread because the other 4 have been lost to time. And I don't know if they ever went back up, but they were never archived. There are like barely any.
Holy shit. Sears counter-hacked them. The anonymous hacker group, I almost said Scooch-chan. What? 4chan was hacked by a department store?
Survivors from this incident.
Le
I'm not saying
Reddit.
Sears did it. But this certainly didn't harm the reputation in any way.
I am the hacker group.
I'm not saying Sears did it. That's crazy.
Sears did it.
Anyway, 3:51 a.m.
But listen, am I the only one who is fucking impressed that there was someone up awake at 3:51 a.m. to deal with this? Because that's impressive. I would not get up for furry porn.
Users are frantically taking screenshots and placing orders because there was no guarantee that Sears would even ship this stuff in the first place. And who knows, maybe once Sears was done destroying the links, they'd destroy the witnesses. A distress call goes out to the rest of the internet. Guys, we have to find the artist. If anyone knows what this is doing at Sears, it would be the guy who drew it. Only he didn't. 4:09 a.m. Storm Dragon Blue, that artist behind the original image. He finds out that someone is selling his stolen fetish art at an American big box store. And not only did he have no clue what it was doing there.
This is the kind of legacy I want. I want someone to like sneak like some NSFW into something normie, and I will go down guns blazing.
He kind of thought it was funny.
Of course, because it's fucking hilarious. This is, oh my god, he wasn't getting paid. Listen, there are sometimes it's worth. Even if you don't get paid, this is a legacy. You cannot buy a legacy.
5:13, he posts a short journal to his Fur Affinity page.
Oh, of course he had a Fur Affinity. Madge.
He says, yeah,
Well,
that's my art, all
yeah.
right. He claims he didn't feel that Sears was ripping him off, and he didn't see a point in suing. Which was probably smart, because you should keep in mind that he would be a Dutch plaintiff suing a major American retailer over copyright infringement on a piece of fetish art from a video game for kids and families.
Do you think Nintendo would join the lawsuit? He's like, hey, wait, hold up. Don't leave us out. We are the ones who like the suing thing.
So it probably wasn't worth it. Time was passing and no one could dig up a compelling answer as to why this was on the Sears website. But they actually had a secret weapon this entire time. They just didn't know. Amidst all the posting and seething and theorizing, one user on Something Awful, a guy named Yoshi Jang, quietly places his order for one item. You know, just to see what this was all about. And this order was actually gonna bust the whole case wide open, but it wouldn't arrive for at least 5 days. And in the meantime, the search had gotten so desperate that detectives turned to the furries.
Oh god. Oh god. This is where we split the timeline and we entered into an alternate dimension, and this is why everything is bad. We all thought it started with Harambe. No, this was the point. When the detectives went to talk to the furries for help. Yeah.
On Reddit. To which the furries on Reddit cryptically responded, 5 words.
Yeah?
The Sears human flesh grill.
Wait, huh? What? 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 The what? The what? Hello?
Part 2. The Sears human flesh grill. Theory time. Pardon my French, but do you remember how I...
It's like a weird furry ARG that they were playing with the normies? Okay.
I mentioned that this was not the first time Sears had some fucked up thing on their website. That's because it wasn't. They actually had a similar incident take place in 2009. And unlike the bootleg porn thing, this one made the news. So what happened?
Sears caught selling grills to cook babies thanks to poorly built website. So based, man. Man, I should have invested into Sears. God damn it. You sure that these boys already shut down? Oh, man.
On August 20th of 2009, so only 2 years before this, a Reddit user called G Fixler discovered a rather hilarious design flaw on the Sears website. He posted his findings to r/funny, so this is a subreddit with an audience of thousands of people, and he explains the following. Some parts of the Sears website retrieved a lot of page information, not from a database, but from like information that the user was submitting. So if you changed a few words around up here, you could change anything in here. Now,
wow. That's a really fucking shit website. Oh my god. We could have had so much fun with it.
naturally, this results in the human flesh grill.
What the hell?
Unlike most other retailers in the summer of 2009, Sears had a whole grilling section
Grills to cook babies and more. Body part roaster. Human cooking. Oh my goodness. I want 5. Sorry, I programmed it. I want 5 of them. Does it work on Pocatos too?
called Human Cooking, with subsections like body part roaster and grills to cook babies and more. But the craziest thing is that the Sears website was somehow even more clapped.
Tools, yo! Fucking big ass saws! Fuck yeah! Oh man.
Than anyone knew, because it also turns out that they preloaded frequently accessed pages, even if they were vandalized. So if you sent 100 people the link that you generated by messing up the website, the link to what is now, for instance, the human flesh grill at Sears, and if even half of those people clicked on it, according to legend, congratulations, that was now the page that just showed up when you wanted to buy a grill. This was a dark day for Sears.
Dude, this sounds like the best fucking day on the internet.
TMZ, Snopes, and even Fox News had picked up the story. And when TMZ asked a Sears representative for comment, they could only say, "Oh my god, this is horrible, oh my god."
Dude, this was like a 60-year-old Karen. Oh my god.
Jesus, that's not even spaghetti code, that's level of coding glued by prayers.
Based. I love it.
Of course, being TMZ, they vastly overstated the case here. They called it vandalism when I guess it technically wasn't, and they made it sound as if Sears was being attacked by epic hackers.
This is what I love about normies. It's like you build a fucking website with sticks. Have you guys ever seen how a pigeon nest looks like? I wonder if I can find a picture. So it's like a pigeon nest. That's it. That's basically the pigeon nest. You have
Let's go.
10 sticks and like an egg. That's it. This is literally it. They build a fucking website that looks like this. It's like, oh yeah, it was the anonymous hacker group. We are under attack. Actually, this is my home. No, it's beautiful. Actually, I am a big supporter. You see, like you have like those plastic ties. You have some sticks. And egg in these trying times. Yeah, that looks like modern art. It's better. It's pigeon,
as opposed to by their own poor web design. So what part of this explains the Kirby Sears incident? Unfortunately, none of it. Returning to our investigation now, as much as 4chan and Something Awful wanted to believe that a human flesh grill incident was the story here, you can't vandalize a website into shipping you something it doesn't already sell. And the multiple people in those threads who swore that they placed orders and they would show proof any second now, none of them followed up. 6 days and 600 deleted listings later.
So my dream merch is actually just that. It's a dream. It doesn't exist. I really, really wanted King DDD drooling after eating tissue so I can blow my nose. So let your dreams be. I'm removing all the Space Cat merch from Scoochan.com, and from now on, it will be only King DDD.
Later, it was over. Sears had won. Or so they thought, because someone named Yoshi Jang revives the thread on Something Awful.
Yay.
Because something awful had just arrived in the mail.
You mean something amazing? Oh my god, it's a golden plate! They actually printed it and everything. Bruh.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who used to work at Sears. I'll say what I can do.
Let's go!
It was real. I hope you didn't think this video was leading up to some kind of a rug pull, because not only was this unofficial Kirby dinner plate 100% real,
It's beautiful.
it was even worse in person. Yoshi Jang did something unprecedented by having this demonic entity sent to his house.
I love it that he even put it onto this like beautiful plate holder. Like it's going to be a professional part of his house from now on. It's like, we will take this out when grandmama visits. We will serve the cake for her on this platter. Yeah, it's the family fucking heirloom. It's like, you see, son, when you were conceived, I was glancing at this very plate. It is yours now. Take good care of it.
Did more than purchase the only dinner plate in the world with an image of King DDD having sex on it. He did more than confirm with physical proof what was seconds away from becoming an internet urban legend. And now online detectives had a massive break in the case, because this dinner plate actually gives us 3 major clues. 1, this is physical proof that products exist as described on the website, so this categorically is not vandalism. Sadly, we must rule out the Sears human flesh grill, which, if we're being honest, was probably never going to be.
Bro, I'm getting more and more tempted for the Sears human flesh grill. The more I look at it, the sexier it gets.
The answer anyway, but it was really funny and I wanted to share. Clue number 2. On the second page of that Something Awful thread, someone points out this company called Carson's Collectibles. Now, this is the name of the vendor that shows up on Sears.com and on the packing slip, so that is almost certainly our guy. So if this is a real product that somehow got approved, what kind of company would make this?
God forbid Carson's is into furry stuff. God damn it.
Well, here's what they dug up. Carson's Collectibles is what is known as a third-party vendor, meaning they're not directly related to Sears, they're just allowed to sell stuff on their website. And that makes it hard to establish an internet footprint. But luckily, not only did Carson's Collectibles have one, it's really funny. According to this post on Something Awful, Carson's is run by a guy named Joseph C. Smith. And this guy really does have a thing with names, because Carson's goes by multiple. Austin Custom Specialists LLC.
So is it from China? It's made in China, China.
Artsmith Inc., and Custom Specialists Notebook
no.
Store on eBay. Now, regardless of the name, Carson's claims to sell, quote, quality collectible merchandise to the public.
Quality. Emphasis on the quality, gentlemen.
Now, this is all kinds of dishonest. First of all, the public vocally did not like it. Carson's had an F rating with the Better Business Bureau because apparently their customer service was that bad. Second of all, you're probably wondering, what kind of quality collectibles were they selling? It was gay hentai merchandise.
Wait, what do you mean that's not quality?
Oh, nice 2 months.
What the hell? What do you mean that wasn't quality?
Now, I want to say that this is a sentiment I've seen
Hello?
reflected in both threads. I was not able to find a screenshot to that effect, and obviously, even if I was, I couldn't show it to you. So please just take that with a grain of salt. So not only was this quality merchandise not suitable for the public, but given how many times this guy got banned from eBay, he probably used stolen artwork too. And that is the kind of thing that a certain pocket of the internet will notice. How do we know he's banned from eBay? Let's assume his eBay storefront with 3 billion 5-star reviews is legit. Even if that was true, this Carson's guy also left behind a couple of forum posts that read like this. Help, I'm banned from eBay. Does anyone know how I can get around this? I want to keep selling stuff. And if I wanted this
Just make a new account. With more gay stuff, with more furry stuff.
video
more.
to suck, this would be a great place to end it, because on paper,
More.
this does answer all the questions. The when, the who, and the how. But the how of Kirby hentai being sold at Sears is actually much less interesting to me than the
Bro, Carson might be among us. Maybe he is right here. He's just like, ooh, man. Some furry space cat for the next plate. for grandmama for Christmas? In chat, it could be you. It could be me.
Why? And this is where we get into our final clue. The third worst thing. 3. There are only 2 types of bootlegs in this world. The kind with weird cartoon porn on them, and the kind without. There's
Harry Potter, Obama, and the very color gender bent Sonic, my beloved. Obama, my beloved.
There's no way around it. I have to tell you about the Fat Albert Vore necklace.
The what?
Part 3.
Excuse me. The what?
Fat Albert. I know I'm throwing a lot of ideas at you right now, but I promise I will explain everything. So early on in both the 4chan and Something Awful threads, users remark on how much this Kirby Sears thing reminds them of other times in recent memory when fetish art appeared on merchandise. Art that they knew to be adult in nature while others did not. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, here goes the YouTuber making a video essay hitting me with the I know what you're thinking. Well, I do know what you're thinking. I do know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
And you're probably thinking, bootleg with incognito fetish art on it? Surely this cannot be a long list. So let's get into it. First up, someone on 4chan reminisces, wow, first those pregnant Gwen Tennyson stickers and now this. What is going on? For those who don't know what that is, in 2011...
Oh, I remember! Oh my god, I remember this! I remember this! I actually did see these! Oh, I remember this! Oh god! Bro, I remember! Oh, they were all over! God! Holy shit! The pregnant... Oh my god! Bro, they're like cousins or whatnot!
Which I guess was like a huge year for this kind of thing. A sticker sheet inexplicably
Oh, that was so awful.
Surfaced online
it's the cousin, not sister, but the cousin.
This young couple expecting a child. Only the young couple is a pair of 10-year-old cousins who act like siblings from the wildly popular kids cartoon Ben 10. Obviously, any bootleg fan art featuring a pair of pregnant cousin siblings would be innately...
Which alien do you think Ben was during this travesty?
Oh god, Bro, okay, but Ben 10 was legit good. I really fucking liked it. I never watched any of the reboot or whatnot, but the OG show was really good.
Funny to those who recognize what it's from. But when you start trying to answer the question of where did this seemingly innocuous artwork come from and for what reason was it made?
It was this boy. See, there you go. This boy was doing the pounding. Easiest pregnanante.
It becomes abundantly clear this is 100% fetish art. It's just that there's no way in hell grandma would know that when she's buying it for you at the store. Unfortunately, the original artwork for this proved hard to track down and I had very little desire to actually find it, but...
To be fair, it's very subtle. Like, if you're not focusing on it, she just kind of looks like she just, I don't know, like ate a lot or something. It took me a while.
I did find this Gwen 10 pregnancy art on DeviantArt, also from 2011, so I can only assume that this was a really big thing in the past. Next up, on Something Awful, another guy says, you know, the first thing this whole Kirby boondoggle reminded me of was that Fat Albert Rule 34 vore charm.
Who the fuck is Fat Albert?
That somehow ended up on eBay.
Huh?
Now let me break it down for you.
Okay.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, a cartoon that ran
I do not
from
know
1972 to 1985, and being a cartoon produced some merch.
Holy
Rule
shit.
34, slang for pornography. Of course, that definition is so expansive on the internet as to include things.
You don't know Cosby? I only know that he got jailed because he wasn't giving candy to the girls. He gave something else. That's all I know about him.
Things like vore. Vore, or vorophilia, is a
I didn't even know that he was like in a TV show.
Fetish for swallowing someone whole or for being swallowed. Unlike the Sears flesh grill, this is not a cannibalism thing. It is just a fantasy, and one that enjoys inflated popularity on websites like Furaffinity and DeviantArt.
Bro, DeviantArt. Holy shit. Now
So
it's
putting
full
it
of
all
AI
together,
too.
the Fat Albert Vore ornament,
Bro, I could make it passable on my Christmas tree. Honestly, it's kind of red. I could do it. But no, that's impossible. It's very festive for the whole family,
if you will, was some kind of belly-themed fetish art that some guy found online and probably did not know to be adult in nature, and then he reproduced it in the form of this cubic zirconia chain ornament that was sold on eBay for $200.
Holy shit, 200! I'm not buying it. That's way too expensive for Fat Albert. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Albert, my boy, but that's cubic zirconia. Damn.
In the seller's own words, quote, "It depicts Fat Albert in movement, with Bucky caught in the way and against Albert's wide stomach. From kids to teenagers to adults, this charm is guaranteed to attract any age audience." Also, I recognize this is not the biggest issue here, but I'm pretty sure that's Dumb Donald. And the examples in the threads alone go on. Merch with Street Fighter, art, furry fetish mouse pads.
I also have a butt mouse pad if you want on Scoochen.com, and it has no furry thing on it.
Weirdly sexual and threatening bumper stickers.
I like eat apple. What?
Things like that. Put simply, bootlegs like this.
Anus! Sorry, that was my... Something fell out. That was just my remote. It's okay.
Especially in the early 2010s, it seems.
Ogorki? Oh, is that Sonic? On my Galileo fucking Polish pickle?
Are just tailor-made to be circulated on the internet because they're a seemingly alien arrangement of random pop culture items.
Ogorki.
They kind of scratch that like post-ironic itch. Harry Potter Sonic Obama backpack being an excellent example. So I'm explaining all this for a reason. Why does this happen? Why does some bootleg merch have a weirdly sexual image on it that is only decipherable to brain-rotted internet people? I believe the simplest explanation is this. Bootlegging, especially in the realm of
Power Man. Pac-Man. Oh my god, you have to see this. Without the chat covering it. It's like that little... I don't know what it's called. It's a fucking bird with an old cartoon. He's like a fucking... Yeah, it's like Tweety the bird, and he's... I don't even know what he's supposed to be. It's beautiful.
Cartoons and anime and video games is more commonly an enterprise in
Jesus
developing
Christ.
countries. Seven Granddad being the famous example.
Granddad!
And that means several things. For instance, that means there's a language barrier. So concepts like these two being cousins, let alone children, rendered in this art style, are lost in translation. And as mentioned several times before, the likelihood that the Indonesian or Chinese or Chilean manufacturer of these items, who probably just ripped this art from the internet at random, the likelihood that anyone involved knows that this odd-looking cartoon is actually fetishistic in nature.
Nah, I think they know. I think they just don't fucking care. Why would they care?
It's close to zero.
I think they just don't
I'm
care.
sure that is incredibly obvious to a lot of you, but I just really wanted to drive the point home for people who have never seen or even heard of this type of fetish art before. And I use the phrase fetish art because the fact is, and the elephant in the room here really, is that some fetishes are so abstract that for an average person, they would never register as anything other than weird art, even if they do give you that gut feeling. As the Something Awful thread points out, quote, "Anyone short of being a total nerd is going to see these and think they are weird but just silly cartoons. And even if you disagree completely, let's agree on this. If it's popular, it's going on the book bag." And unfortunately,
The children crave for the furry.
this absolutely applies to cartoon porn.
You know, I would actually get this clock. Because every time like it hits the right one, you know that it's DDD time. It's King DDD time. Plop, 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 plop.
When it looks enough like the real thing. And on the topic of the real thing, let's finally, conclusively, put it all together. Based on everything that I have learned about the Sears furry porn incident, unless I am missing something major, in which case, please let me know. It is so difficult to research things like this. I do get things wrong sometimes. I apologize, but know that it is genuinely just because I don't.
Correction, Zone is a man? Wait. You guys said that Zone was a girl!
Know what I don't know.
What the fuck?
Anyway, this is how I believe things went down. In 2004, there's a new vendor operating out of Austin, Texas, called Carson's Collectibles. Joseph C. Smith, the man ostensibly running this business, makes mass-produced items on the cheap, most likely using a website similar to Cafe Press or any of those that let you print things onto mugs and t-shirts and so on. He applies to sell his wares on Sears' website and gets approved, which is great news because it looks like his eBay storefront is not doing too hot. Now, over in the Netherlands, on May 1st of 2008, Storm Dragon Blue reposts his Kirby fetish art from his personal blog on...
You know, we should have known that Zone, the animator, was a man, because if the corn is too good, it's a guy. You know, like, they know what you like. The female gaze cannot always quite capture it, but the male gaze, they know it. Not the tongue. I'm on, like, I didn't even know that I can have my tongue out while my mouth is closed.
To Fur Affinity. And I couldn't find a suitable place in the video to mention this, but this link is really important. On the same day, and this happens with Fur Affinity artwork all the time when it's adult in nature, on the same day, this image is cross-posted to a website called Pahil, which is a massive adult image aggregation site. Pahil is
Never heard about it. Rule 34, who?
the type of website that hundreds of other sites repost from. It's kind of like a cartoon erotica mothership, and this proliferation is most...
Why are we watching Rule 34? You know, it's like, it's Monday. It's been a long day already.
likely how the DDD image ended up in the sludge of Google image search results. And that will matter in a second. Now, from here, I think it could go two ways. Given Carson's history, alleged, of selling gay adult collectibles, the guy behind this is either a furry himself or just intimately familiar with what sells and where to find this type of furry artwork. Or, what I think is more likely, is this guy had a vague familiarity with video games, but not too much. I suspect that between May 1st, 2008 and April 27, 2010, Carson's Collectibles scraped Google Images for art related to Nintendo.
So it's like, it was a guy just like in the basement printing random shit, and he was just like browsing, and it's like, oh yes, this very suspicious milky substance coming out of that pink protruding thing. Yes, this is what will sell. Yes. The children crave this. Must be true.
Nintendo or Kirby or anything in that neighborhood. He was familiar.
Do you think he paid that much attention? But then, like, listen, if you're ripping it off, why would you not rip off official art so that it actually looks good?
Enough with Kirby to recognize the character of King DDD by name, but otherwise misread the image because he wasn't brain rotted and called it King DDD drooling while eating. I guess there's like a chance he knew exactly what it was and he tried to sell it at Sears anyway. But I feel like the kind of person who would do...
Wait, so but you guys said that Sears is a department store, so a random guy with a random eBay store could access the Sears store to sell his own shit via something official? That's crazy.
That could not resist eventually taking credit for it, if even anonymously, because it would be like lay epic prank of the century.
Official third-party seller. That's what I should be.
Unfortunately, why Carson's Collectibles specifically chose this image and named it that and tried to peddle it at Sears, we will never truly know. And the rest is history. Carson's unleashes 631 Kirby porn.
But like, it's free shipping, bro. Am I tripping, or it's like really fucking expensive? You see this collectible chain purse? $45 back in 2011? Are you crazy?
Items onto Sears.com.
It's not even cropped right. Holy shit.
And miraculously, no one notices for over a year until they do, and then the whole thing gets swiftly memory holed. With one loose end. Why did this drawing exist in the first place?
Well, you see, someone woke up and chose not violence, but horniness.
We must credit the artist. Storm Dragon Blue, who's gone by multiple aliases and currently goes by Mao Otter, has been active in the online furry art space since around 2007, so he's kind of a vet. He posted all sorts of fetish art to his personal website and to Fur Affinity, where he remains.
Is that what is that? Is it a cheese Pikachu turning? Stormy, stop! Pikachu! What the fuck am I looking at? Jesus Christ! I don't know what he's morphing. It's like a body horror thing. Pikachu is turning into a furry.
Active today. Storm Dragon Blue is a connoisseur at the buffet table of furry fetishes. He's drawn everything from latex to
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow. I will never be able to look at Charmander the same way. Oh, that's awful. Wow. That's actually awful. Holy shit. The Charmander see.
Inflation to weight gain to.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Diapers to hypnosis to feet.
Okay, hypnosis is fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, that stays. Put the rest. Why is there a bulge over there? I'm not even looking.
To tickling to transformation, like literally everything. And in a way,
bro, is that a Pokemon? Wait, hold on.
Hypnosis to feet to tickle.
Not the Pokemon, bro.
To transformation, like literally everything. And in a way, the Kirby art was actually the odd one out because it was actually just a gift for his friend. As he wrote,
with friends like this, you don't need to
in the original description,
oh
is it
God.
me or am I on a birdie art flood? Just about anything I draw has a beak. I dedicate this one to Gradius. I know you like him. DDD normally has a white belly, but I believe he looks sexier all blue.
Oh, dude, I need to shower again after listening to this.
So that's it. This whole thing only happened because of fetish art between friends. And through a highly improbable series of events that could only ever happen on the internet, it went all the way up the chain of command and...
It's just like someone from the Netherlands was really, really fucking down bad. It's like, hey, homie, do you want this? This is for you.
Got sold at Sears.
Amazing.
But I guess if you put something like that online, expect it to come Kirby right back at you. Oh, bro. This has been Bad Art History.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much to the Patreon.
Oh my god, frog pisser. I love that.
Cells for keeping the dream alive, and thank you to everyone who waited so long between videos.
The frog
no more
pisser.
breaks like this for the foreseeable future. If you want uncensored video,
beautiful. I love it. Wait, sorry. Can I close my balcony? I'm freezing. Why the fuck am I freezing then? Where's the cold coming from? It's not even open. Outside? It's not outside. It's just cold. I thought that I left it open, but I did not. Split the fridge open? No. You're talking about this with an open balcony? Apparently not. Apparently it's just cold. I don't know. Oh no. Well, you think the neighbors would mind? A little bit of furry corn didn't hurt anyone. Come on. Please.